And this is the story of the Keno-Sagana Road, which was supposed to be 48 kilometers worth 8.4 billion Kenya shillings. Now see, this is an incomplete footbridge, the same as this one. Now there are like 5 footbridges before you get to Sagana along this road that were never done. These are the street lights. You just need to see the street lights. So the street lights ni chuma imesimama tu, hakuna taa, and part of this road is not even marked, and part of it the drainage is very bad. Now this road was supposed to cost 8.4 billion, but the contractor has been paid more than 8.4 billion. The contractor has been paid 9.6 billion Kenya shillings. That is 1.2 billion more than what he was contracted to be paid. Lakini ona, this is what we mean when we say wizi wizi bila kazi. As you can see, these footbridges are needed because this place is dangerous to cross. And I'm going to show you more of these footbridges along this road. As you can see, there is a footbridge. Jamaa amelipwa, alikuwa nafaa lipo 8.4 billion, amelipwa 9.6 billion, which is 1.2 billion more. And this is the situation. Come, let me show you Keno-Sagana Road, 48 kilometers. And after that, I will show you the Sagana-Marua Road, which is 36 kilometers for 6 billion shillings. So there were 2 projects. This road to Sagana, that's 8.4 billion. Then from Sagana to Marua, that is 36 kilometers for 6 billion. So this is phase 1. This is part 1 of the Vampire Diaries. This is another crime scene. This is along the Keno-Sagana Road. You can see, this is how the contractor, after being paid all the money, plus 1.2 billion shillings extra, hii ndio kazi alifanya. Mnalipwa pesa yote. This is a contract that started in 2020 August, and this is 2025. You can see, it was supposed to run for 35 months. It is far much past that time.
Morara Kebaso has come out again. This time around, he has started injecting on the high note, and he exposed a 8.4 billion road, which is 48 kilometers long, and it is stalled, and many activities across the road are stalled. And surprisingly, that 1.2 billion was paid extra. The contractor is known. It's a company which is affiliated with one of the politicians in the republic, and that's how the ground is. That's how things are moving. That is the reality of things which are happening in the ground. Many people have been saying that Morara Kebaso has been silent. Maybe this time around, even after KRA decided to go for him, he has gone to the streets to give Kenyans the information they need most. And this time around, this road, which was stalled long time ago, and a 48 kilometers road, which is worth 8.4 billion, has never been finished, but it has been done partially. And I wonder why it is the problem, especially in Kenya, where contracts are being awarded and projects are being done partially or halfway. This is not the first, this is not the last, but there are many others which have not even been documented on what is being done there.
Under the Social Health Insurance Fund to a secret escrow account, allegedly controlled by a consortium contracted to implement the Integrated Healthcare Information Technology System. The authority says the monies meant to fund SHIF are safe and are being held in 6 banks locally. Gloria Milimu kickstarts our broadcast tonight.
As efforts to ensure all Kenyans become members of the Social Health Authority continue through the ongoing mass registration campaign exercise across the country, it is alleged that monies collected under the Social Health Insurance Fund are being deposited to a secret escrow account as per confidential contract entered between the Ministry of Health and a consortium. It is alleged that the contract that remains shrouded in secrecy allows parties to jointly issue instructions to the agent to set up an account to be held in the name of the escrow agent. It further alleges that the procuring entity will immediately, upon commencement of registration and payments by end users of the system, transfer or procure the transfer to the escrow account of such amount necessary to enable it meet its present and future payment obligations. An escrow is said to be a financial arrangement whereby a third party is entrusted to hold funds pending execution of a contract. However, the Social Health Authority has rubbished the claims, stating that SHIF contributions are safe. Acting Social Health Authority Chief Executive Officer Robert Ingarisa told KTN that the monies that have so far been collected, amounting to 14 billion within a span of 2.5 months, are being collected through a system that goes to at least 6 bank accounts.
It is from those bank accounts we disburse to the hospitals.
Ingarisa further says that the 6 collecting banks have been integrated to the SHA system to facilitate the collection of member contributions.
Anyone seeking to pay to the SHIF account, one, you have to interact with our system. You'll be able to generate a payment advice. So armed with your payment advice, you go to the bank, our collecting bank. They will be able, because of integration, be able to view that payment advice from their side and then receive your money against that advice.
The 6 banks include KCB, ABSA, Cooperative, CDN, Equity, and Diamond Trust Bank.
I wish to assure that the money that is meant to fund the social health insurance for the public, it's very safe. It is in SHA accounts held in the 6 banks and nowhere else.
Questions have also been raised regarding the decision to have a separate pay bill for SHIF remittances, contrary to President William Ruto's single pay point for all government services as per the July 2023 directive. Critics reckon it could be the reason why an escrow account allegedly exists, even despite alleged warning on its creation for not being in line with existing public finance laws.
The government, in an effort to help us stabilize, gave us an exceptional exemption for 3 months, within which we were to use this pay bill. Thereafter, we shall revert to the government's pay bill under e-Citizen.
Meanwhile, as a way of ensuring the monies under the 3 funds do not mix, each has its own designated account according to SHA. The Primary Healthcare Fund and the Emergency Chronic Critical Illness Fund, which are exchequer funded, have so far received 4 and 2 billion shillings respectively. Another 1 billion shillings caters for the indigents according to the Social Health Authority. Gloria Milimu, KTN.